Okay, you're in control of that. I'm getting over here with my beer. How's my hair?
Terrible.
Okay, thank you.
We're after a ride, so we're alone.
Okay. We good?
Yeah.
You know, there was a guy that had a beer. You see the guy with the thing like...
There's Babir.
Beer. What is that all about? Okay, we are here. What town is this? Ellie, what town are we in?
Kfar Daniel.
Say what?
Kfar?
Daniel Village.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel Village or Kfar Daniel?
Yes.
Okay, the village of Daniel or Daniel Village. We are in Israel. We are somewhere, like not too far from Tel Aviv, and right alongside of a forest called Ben Shimon Forest.
Mm-hmm.
We are fortunate enough to be at the home of Eli Yakur.
Ben Yakar.
Ben Yakur. Can I say that? Do you want your name being known? I could always block it out.
It's okay.
Okay. Eli's one of my friends in Israel. This gentleman here is a mountain bike tour teacher, Israeli, famous
Coach and guide.
Yeah. Right here. This is the man. And we're going to talk about what he does. We're going to discuss his business that he has. It's actually, I didn't realize it's not just a tour company, but he teaches and he goes to Europe and he gives tours. And he's working on a new project maybe we'll touch on and
For sure.
talk about.
Yeah.
So we just rode a little bit. I got a chance to see the forest here. It's pretty awesome. And this neighborhood is awesome. So tell me about your business. How long have you had it?
Well, I've started with coaching and rather than guiding. So guiding is more the tours, the tourism part. Coaching is more teaching people how to actually use the bike, right? So more the skills coaching. I started out as a coach, very part-time job around late 2010.
Yeah.
Weekends. And then around 2013, 14, so about 3 or 4 years ago, I decided to leave my real job.
Which was what?
Online marketing.
Okay.
Yeah. And do full-time mountain biking. So it's a big decision. It was fun, challenging.
Imagine like leaving your job and just
Yeah.
doing mountain biking. That's what you do. It's just
Yeah.
mountain biking.
It takes time.
So let me ask you a question. This is a very important question. You love mountain biking, obviously, and now your business is mountain biking. Does it take away from the joy a little bit? No?
No.
It's still all there.
When I have a day off, I go mountain
He goes
biking.
mountain bike. Okay, so that's
So,
the real deal.
totally
This is the
not.
real deal.
Yeah.
I'm curious about trails in Israel
Yeah.
because we are very much sort of a travel kind of program, right? MTB Guru is an app that's going to be out very, very shortly. People are going to have it on their phones across the world. They're going to be traveling. They're going to be coming to places like Israel.
Yeah.
They're going to be looking towns up and seeing you, a tour company, on the app. And they'll have a chance to choose you.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think they will after they watch this video. But what are the trails here? We just saw. I can talk about this forest right here. It's beautiful.
Very small though.
Relatively small. I don't know what we're comparing it to, so obviously I have to be careful because we're in a very small country.
Yes.
Teeny bitty country. So small is all relative.
I just drove from Squamish to Seattle, and that's about the size of our country.
Squamish to Seattle, and you go through the entire country of Israel. I mean, this is like
Give or take a few miles.
It's crazy out there. I think it's like the size of smaller than New Jersey is
Yeah,
what I think.
that's true.
Okay, so tell me about the trails. You've got this. What else do you have in this country?
All right, so I think the main advantage of Israel as a riding destination is that it's very diverse. If you go to the Upper Galilee, north of here, 2 hours, you'll have nice flowy trails in the woods with climbs and nice descents and a bit of everything, and you can even find a few downhill tracks. Then if you go around the center here, it's a lot more rolling hills. And the nice thing about those trails is that you can actually spend a lot of time on a trail. So if I just rode in the Pacific Northwest, or when I ride in Europe, a lot of times you'll go up for a while, and I'll go down, and the downhill section is maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and then you have to climb back up.
Yes.
So what's nice here is just different. And you know, mountain bikers, we always like the different stuff.
Yes.
So you can stay on a trail for a long time. Sometimes you can be 2 hours on a trail, mostly single track, and never put your foot down. So it's more flowy, a bit more slightly up and slightly down. And then the diversity is really great because you have the desert, and you can have a ride from
That
the
is
desert
great.
to the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
So we have a ride from 600 meters to minus 300 meters.
I have no idea what that means, but it
So-
sounds like a
So
big
from
change.
times it 3, so from around 2,000 feet
Get your calculator, Guru Girl. Get your calculator out.
or 3,000.
Get your calculator out.
2,000 feet above sea level, all the way down to 1,000 feet below sea level.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Like
it's cool.
who rides below sea level, people?
Yeah, we do it.
They do it here in Israel. You could probably actually take your bike onto the Dead Sea and you'd be able to pedal across. I don't know. Has anybody tried to do that?
No, it's not,
It doesn't work?
not so good for your
It
gears.
doesn't work. It's not
No.
good. Okay. All right. Very good.
But definitely we have a big variety, and it's from here we can drive to the desert in 1.5 hours.
Okay. Desert south, and so you have trails down in the south in the desert. You've got trails north. You got trails central.
We have trails
and
all
your
over the
favorite,
country.
your favorites are where?
I'd
Top two.
say, ooh, it depends on the season.
Yeah.
My favorite desert trail is one that we take more technical riders to, and it goes from the mountains in the desert to the Dead Sea. It's not so long, but it's super nice and really good views.
Yeah.
And I think in the springtime, I really like the north because it's green, it's blooming, and
Yeah.
everything is like just beautiful.
Okay.
I don't know if I have a favorite trail.
How did you get into mountain biking?
Oh, it's funny because I was doing a little bit of snowboarding and skiing, but I live in Israel,
Yeah.
so it's far from ideal.
That's why it was
right?
a little bit.
A little bit.
Yes.
And every year I was waiting, like a junkie for January, February
Yeah.
to go to Europe for my week of skiing, and then I got back frustrated because now I have to wait a year. So I was looking for
An alternative.
alternative, yeah. And then it was 2003 or 4, something like that. There was actually a Red Bull sponsored downhill race in the north, in Manara, which is still an active downhill trail. And I saw that on TV, I think, and it was like, oh, this looks cool.
That was it. You saw it on TV and you thought that looked cool.
It looks cool. It's going down a mountain. I like
Yeah.
that. I bought a full suspension bike for like $1,000, which I thought was like buying a house. And it was one of my first rides. I just took the bike, drove up there, took the lift, and went down the mountain. Had a huge crash. Didn't ride for 2 months later, but I was like, all right, I like it.
And you got back on even after
Yeah,
the
I got
crash.
back.
Did we get your name? Did you like introduce yourself in the beginning?
I don't know. You want to do it now and
Let's
edit
do
it
it
later?
now. What's your name?
Yeah. So my name is Tal Rozow.
And your business?
The business is called Sababike.
Sababike.
One word.
Sababike.
Yeah.
Sababike or Sababa?
Sababike.
Sababike.
Yeah.
Sababike, www.sababike.com.
Yes.
Okay,
For
so
the English site. Yeah.
for the English site. So if
So
you guys...
Sababa is
here it is.
slang word for like cool or
Guru
groovy.
Girl, can you get in on this?
Yeah.
Zoom in on that a little bit? I don't know. I think there's a
uh,
zoom on that.
Where else do we have the thing? Anyway, yeah.
So look him up. Privately on the web, or eventually, hopefully, he'll be on your app right on your phone. So when you come to Israel, you just tap any town in Israel, and he'll show up right
Yeah.
on there.
And the other thing is important. I have a lot of people who come to Israel and they want to ride independently.
Yeah.
So they can't afford or don't want to take a guide, which is fine. We get that. We still welcome people to consult with us and get some GPS files and help and advice on whatever they plan to do here.
Sounds great. Sounds like a great idea. Sounds like that would be a good app.
Yes.
That's what that sounds like.
You should do it.
All right. Well, listen. It was great to meet you, man.
You too?
I appreciate riding a little bit with you. I didn't ride too much. We kind of took off and went on
Hopefully
our own.
Sunday.
Guru Girl was she was looking to fly, and I just needed to fly with her. So you're going to be on this film. We're going to throw some pictures in. You know that, right? All right. You're a good guy, and I look forward to riding with you again. Keep going. I like the Hebrew. Keep going.
I'll introduce you.
That's okay.
דיוויד וצ'לסי,
Yes, correct.
והם מנהלים אתר שנקרא MTB Guru, correct?
Yes.
והם ככה במקרה בארץ עושים איזה כתבה על הסצנה ועל התיירות, אז הצעתי להם להצטרף היום.
He just said that he's creating an app that will be a failure, and he's a loser, and do not talk to him. That was what he said.